この広い世界と命広がる大地を駆け抜けてゆく永遠の願いをどこまでも澄み渡る空草木の匂い感じて旅立とう始まりの村べるな希望と夢見いたくな遥かなる旅路行き交う人々出会いと別れすべて私の宝物この広い世界と命広がる大地を駆け抜けてゆく勇気を出して今ここにあるすべてはかけがえのないさあ一歩踏み出そうにゃんにゃん降り注ぐ自然の脅威下流と立ちを負けるなさあ行こう希望の光求めていつでもそばにいるから私は旅立つこの子たちと共に新たなる道は続いてく果てしなくこの広い世界と命広がる大地を羽ばたいてゆく翼広げて今ここにあるすべてはかけがえのないさあ一歩踏み出広い世界の中であなたに出会えたこときっと忘れはしないこれからもずっとここにあるすべてはかけがえのない飛び出してこの広い世界と命広がる大地を駆け抜けてゆく勇気を出して今ここにあるすべてはかけがえのないさあ一歩踏み出そうにゃんにゃん
Alright. Let's go ahead and get started. The splash screen of the main page this time is really fitting because today, I think technically yesterday, was the start of the 2019 Duel trial, aka for us, house format. Easy. Now, I'm also kind of worried because I've seen relatively good and relatively bad things. Oh, Maxi is still legal at 2 cop. Oh no. Maxi is still legal. This is danger. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, we get to see it in action. Hang on. Oh wait, we don't have Topologic Bomber, don't we? We can't even craft it. Are you playing the same thing, basically? Yep. Hang on. What are the... I haven't looked at the structure decks for this event yet. So... Oh, right, this is OCG. Ash was semi-limited. This was limited because... I don't know. Link summoning. I don't see... Like, obviously this is just a Dark Link slop. But I don't see any real win condition, like, the same way Topologic Bomber Dragon was, or Gumblar Dragon was. Oh, there's Hulk, there's the War Criminal, Classics Thunder Dragons, Star Heroes. Hank was at 2 in this format. This was at 1. This was at 1, okay. And this was still legal. God, okay. Honestly, it might be funny to see. I kind of want to see what else is legal because I've seen bad things. Thankfully, I don't imagine people are going to be crafting like an Imperial Order just for this one event. Let's see. There's a more interesting... Chaos Max. Chaos Max OTK versus Rage with Eyes of Blue OTK, essentially. Danger Dark World FTK. Although I don't fully see the FTK. Where's the... I mean, I know this is an FTK. You know, so you know what? Let's see what Thunder Dragon versus an FTK looks like. Although they might just get floodgated out of the game. Ooh, we're going second. And we've drawn it. Well, Baylor, which is a decent target. Ash, Collapse Serpent, and Thunder Dragon Discharge. This will be a tough hand to figure out, but let's see what we can do. 40 card main, 15 card extra versus 44 card main, 15 card extra. We're going second. Let's see what we can do. Thunderbird. Wait. Okay. Okay, sure. Fine. Just throw away the ash. Sure. Go ahead. 1 for 1. What is that? What? Like 1 for -1? We don't even stop the effect. It's not once for. Duelist Day is just throwing away any sort of interaction they have. This is basically just going to be a FTK. Zephyros, add back the Thunderbird. What did we discard? Discard the Thunderbird, summon the Snow, Yugaras, draw 2, discard 1, discard, draw 1, Danger Bigfoot, snipe the Parametal Flows Fusion, Thunderbird, discard the Tsuchinoko to summon the Thunderbird, Tsuchinoko, summon itself, Parametal Flows Fusion, draw 1, we start Yugioh. That Valor and that Ash would have been really helpful here. Or at least at the Foolish Burial. Summon the Nessie. We discarded a Danger of the Brow. The Surge is a mandatory, so we do have to activate that. Dark Will Dealing. Draw, discard. Snow, add Snow. Summon the Goki Pole. Pot of Avarice. Shuffle 5, draw 2. Bigfoot. Snipe the Grapha for Danger Bigfoot. Grapha does proc. We go Thunderbird, discard the Snow. Snow to grab the Brow. We have a rank 8. Now we've got a link 3 for Curious. Yep. Send 1 card from deck to grave. Just a free Foolish for Shadow Beast. Draw 1. Send the top 3 cards from deck to grave as well. And there's a Chicken Game. Draw 1. Shuffle 5, draw 2. Danger Nessie. Discarding a Giant Rex. Mothman. Discard the Mothman. Mothman. Draw 1. Okay. I'm not gonna pretend like that would have been the perfect thing to do. But like, I don't think you've read Black Dragon's Collapse Serpent. Or Nibiru, for that matter, at this point. I don't think you've read Nibiru. Darkscaper. Like, they don't have a negate up. We can Nibiru them for their life savings. It, at the very least, makes their end board a lot more difficult. Because now they've got Nightmare Griffin. Discard, set the Pot of Avarice. That's big. Banish the Tsukinoko. Banish 5, draw 3. Reborn for Masquerena. Thunder or Bird. Tsuchinoko. Danger Bigfoot. We snipe the Jackalope. Cannot proc that one. Overlay for Photon Lord. They now have the negate up. Congratulations. Nightmare Unicorn. Don't activate it. Okay. Chupacabra. Okay. So, realistically, what do they have? They have a once per turn monster negate and a floodgate, essentially. They're linked. And we have two monsters in hand that need a banish to summon. We've got Dragon Duo, which needs a light and a dark. But we can't even activate its effect because the Griffin, Foolish Burial. I do not trust that they know what they're doing. Discard a card. Sent from field to grave. Okay, so they didn't realize what. Wait, why can't they? The Collapse Serpent is not an activated effect, it's a, like, inherent summon. They banish the Veiler, summon the Collapse Serpent. Even if it gets negated and destroyed, they now have a target for Dragon Duo. Right? I mean, they're dead on board regardless. There's the Avarice. Snow. Nightmare Cerberus. Infinite Link material, just because. Finishing the chicken game. And there we go. And that was frustrating. I have to imagine that Duelist A was just a bot that somehow gotten into this event. That's the only real way I just internally justify them throwing that bad. Okay, let's quickly grab this. Now it's our turn. Here's the thing. We have essentially Danger. We have Danger. We have Thunder Dragon, and we have Crusadia. I honestly don't know which ones I would want to pick. See, what is legal and what's not from my pool? No, Sky Striker is Engage Limited, Ashes Limited. A lot of the best stuff is semi-limited. Salamangreat. No, all the Legacy Swords banned. Gazelle is at 1. There's no Raging Phoenix, there's no Azora Flames. Orcust, all the Legacy support, of course. Even Girsu. Mermaid is already banned. Okay, sure. I guess Mermaid is banned. What would be like? Honestly, I might need to... So... Yeah, Tri-Brigade is not out yet. I don't really have that great of a deck for pre-2019, I'm realizing. Like, I've got the bare bones of Sky Striker. I've got somewhat of a Salamangreat list. So what does... I might honestly just go with, I might honestly just go with this. Something like Draconet, or... Something like Crusadia should prove to be at least playable. And I imagine most people are either picking Thunder Dragon or Danger. I actually wonder if Droll is banned. This is arguably a mistake, going first with Crusadia. But I also kind of want to see what I can do with this. Okay. Go Arborea. Fungus. City monster from back to hand. Add the Arborea back to hand. Usually the Maximus that you want, right? Which one has an effect on summon? Is it you? No. I think I'll just grab the Maximus. Oh, we don't have the one that makes it unaffected. I guess just Revival will work. Okay. This is arguably a mistake because Nibiru is going to be really good. But getting a potential Draconet for next turn will at least help. Well, I kind of just vomited my entire hand for an extra. For an add next turn plus a extra deck monster negate. Technically speaking, I should have gone during the Spatha, summon the crown first, move it to either the middle column or the leftmost column for the Equimax. Aloof Lupine. Matrix, the Dragon Matrix. They could add a Dragon Matrix at the end phase. They get to add one. Or no, they add the Matrix immediately. They add the Dragon Roar in end phase. Or no, special summon one, return to hand during the end phase. I completely read that wrong. Dragon Hawk. Okay, what do they add? Oh, you can only use one effective Dragon Matrix per turn. That's why they didn't activate it immediately, summon Colossus, run over Equimax, and start comboing. Set, that's fine. Legacy. We have a oh wait. Ooh. I'm gonna link 3? I kinda do. I can go for Boral Sword. Yes. Alright, banish monsters, add it to your hand. I guess the Dragon Roar. Let's go to end phase. Well, I don't feel like they're playing at their best. I also feel like I'm just kind of winging it at this point. Duel. Okay. Add a hand effect as well. Draco. Atbacks. Atback Maximus. I do have access to Colossus now. Sending the Dragon Dark. Sheep. Because how exactly do they out an IP Abramax? Hey Chroma, how are you doing today? There's the Colossus. There's the Dragon Dark. I am doing yes. I see. Yourself? I'm doing alright. I, kind of been fumbling around a bit, but I managed to make it work. Kinda. I managed to make something work, at least. Okay, that does get face-up card. So I could negate the Thunder Dragon Fusion, but I won't. Very EP? Huh, no problem, Chroma. You're very EP. It's better for you to get some rest than not. Thunder Dragon Titan. Let's have a replay of a lifetime. We'll get to see it in but a moment. I just need to see if they understand how to tier versus cash. Battle of Peak 2022 to 2023 Yu-Gi-Oh! God. Tier? Tier limits has been around for almost 4 years now. It's kind of crazy to think. And I did see your recently released tier limit build. Or should I say, for a friendly tier cup. Okay. Really, it's Equimax because everybody gets to play tier limit. The ultimate tier limit mirror match. Presumably with, like... You're gonna destroy the Equimax. Arborea in graveyard to protect. Burn Binless in place war. No Kelbeck, no Guido. Gotcha. By current, I mean current for both MD and TCG. So no... well... basically not the peak of tier, but somewhat close to it. We'll go and watch your replay, and then we'll... I kind of want to see if I can't build something of a deck myself. For the TCG version, I'm playing the Merly one Merly over the Shiren and the Swamp to get Rukulos because TCG got kit banned. Yep. Well, let's start with your replay. And then for Master Duel, we're playing Swamp over the second copy of Ketu because in TCG, Ketu is limited. Yep. There it is. The peak of 2019. Ugh, miserable. The peak of 2023 Yu-Gi-Oh! Honestly, the peak of 2026 Yu-Gi-Oh! Tier versus Cash. A matchup that does not seem interesting or fair, but let's see how it looks. Not peak tier. I see. So, we open double Ash, double Fenrir, Pyramid's Grief, 42 card main, 15 card extra. 40 card main versus 15 card extra. We're going first. Let's see what we can do. Immediately extra. We ash that, which is fine. That is a decent play. They immediately go Ogre, so not the strongest hand. Don't want them drawing 2, which is fair. Ascendant of Thunder, right off the bat, we get the Shengri Era. They did open the Rise Hard. Rise Hard, banish a Big Bang, banish 3. Managed to banish the D-Barrier, Medora, and Grief. Shangri-Ira locks our middle column. Bounces back to Ogre to summon. They have Fenrir, Wise Heart, it wouldn't matter. Yeah. Summon the Rise Heart. Set 1. Pass. Rhino Heart right off the bat is not great. We do get Shangri-Ira. We don't have a cash pool for the Zeus playing, so we're gonna have to get really creative with this one. Banish the top 5. They banish an Engraver. Rhino Heart to start is pretty good, but although I do immediately see a line. Fenrir, for tier cash. They immediately Rise Heart to banish. Banish the Fenrir. Attach anything. Shangri-Ira. Lock another zone. I'm gonna show you a funny magic trick, you see. Ash Prep. Summon the Rise Heart. Fenrir. Banish the Rise Heart. The Rise Heart. Rhino Heart. Send Havness. Havness immediately fusion into the Kid Kolos. Kid Kolos adds the Scream. Scream. Tier Cash. Summon the Tier Cash. Send the Kid Kolos. Mill. What is that? Mill 11. Feeling great. Yeah, I've never seen a trick like this before. The double catch tier of Fenrir came in clutch, honestly. Mill basically everything. Heartbeat for Soliek. Soliek to add. Meta Noise. Adding the Rhino Heart. Shiren to summon. And we are off to the races. Kill back the Kitlos and the Shiren for the Rukulos. Meta Noise adding back the Rhino Heart. Soliek adding a Havness. Heartbeat summoning the Soliek. They get to banish the Rhino Heart from our hand. It's honestly fine. Lock another zone. Soliek. We are off gambling. Soliek sending anything for the Shangri-Ira. Summon. We get the Rukulos. Rukulos sending the tier cash. Preparations negated. Soliek sending the Rukulos. Aiding at the Shangri-Ira. Fenrir banishing the Shangri-Ira. Rukulos summon it itself. Tier cash. Milling 2. Time for a real magic trick. We've hit a Shiren and a Sea Mare. Let's go. Banishing the Shangri-Ira. We are now free. Scream. Mills 3. Shiren. Fusion Sokon. That gets Kid Kolos. Scream. Milling a Rhino Heart double Super Poly. Oh. Ooh. We've got tough choices. We're gonna banish another Rhino Heart, which is fine. Tier cash, Rhino Heart. Summon itself. Sending the Havness. It's a crime. Havness, diffusion summon. Rhino Heart descend. We immediately get sending the tier cash. Fusion all 3 into the Kaleido Heart. Kaleido Heart immediately shuffle the face down back into the deck. Tier cash. Kildo. I have to banish all 3. Nope, that's all 3. They no longer have any targets for the tier cash. Wait, funny thing is, it's still summoned. That's funny. I don't get that. I guess you have to have... I guess it's the end if you do. Special summon this card, and if you do, banish. It's like, if on resolution you can, or on activation you need to have it. On resolution, if you can't, the special summons happens anyway. Okay, I see. I don't either. Yeah, but the government's vanishing on the field, it doesn't work. I guess, like, you have to be... That's the thing. You have to legally be able to resolve the first part of the effect, but... to resolve the entire effect. But if mid-chain something happens that prevents you from resolving part of the effect, that, and if you do, makes it so that it's not illegal to summon the Kid Kolos, or the Deer Cache. Like, there are numerous reasons why it's kind of... It's... Second to Rise Heart, by the way, yeah. There are multiple reasons why it's very funny. But also, it touches the Shanger Hero again. Okay. We have our work cut out for us. Second prep. Zodiac. Negating the Rise Heart. No more heart. Sending the Kid Kolos. Summoning the Ogre. Scream. Kid Kolos. No preparations. I guess we need to activate... Trap card or effect. Okay. No, it had to already be up. So we had to use it then. My deck is looking a little thin. Only 2 cards left in deck. Shiren, though, puts back 1. It's another for a Garuda. Main phase 1. Engraver shovels back the Lacrima. Summons itself. We have enough materials for a Government Grieve. Send the Tear Cache, send the Rukulos. Into sequence. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. That's Shiren. Shuffling back for the Lacrima. Ooh, Lacrima, Shiren, Punch. Punch. Not quite enough for game, but we do have link material. Nope, never mind. That says Fairy Tale Snow Engrave. With 1850 for well over lethal. Nice. They never expect the snow, exactly. Okay. Guess you know what? For the first, let's try each of the 3. This will be interesting, because I'm not as comfortable with Thunder Dragon as I am with the other tossed format decks. I've been enjoying it a lot. I can imagine, even though it's... I've heard both really good things about this event and really bad things as well. The 42 card list looks awesome. Yeah. Not used only 1 Colossus in this toss. Yeah, but I think that's for the best. But I guess this is OCG. This is OCG 2019. So it's not quite toss. I think it's just like either the tail end of toss or like just after. Well, I mean, it has to be like the tail end of toss because like playing bad low rarity Prank Kids. Prank Kids is already available. Okay, that's fun. But I think this has also kind of made me realize... There's a little bit left. Also has made me realize that I kind of don't have that many, like, pre-20... I don't really have that many pre-2022 or 3 deck lists. I guess... I don't have that many pre-2020 deck lists. It's turn 1. Toss into prank kids, boy. I guess you know what? I'll have to see how that works. Sends to Cyber Dragon. I think they're gonna go for the Infinity. There's Core. He's another tier player who opened 2 Super Poly. Oof. Look, yeah, what are you supposed to do? Just die, I guess? Cyber Repair Plant. I call. My board became their Rukulos. It is unfair. I couldn't even bring back mine. Galaxy Soldier. Oh? They take 24, 21. Well, John Konami to fraud freeze that game. Okay. I'm actually gonna have to go Thunder Dragon. That way, no matter what, I do get Colossus. Okay. Okay, hang on. That's a judgment. That happened before the trigger effect of Solar. That's a judgment. Okay, how do I want to do this, actually? Strike, probably, yeah. So, okay, they're gonna... How do I want to do this? Which is more common during this format. Because obviously... The thing is, Colossus doesn't even stop the Maxi. But if I pass on this, I'm dead. There's nothing I can do. Like, I guess just go... Like, make it so that they don't get anything out of it. But they just have the Chimera Tech. Like, yeah, I've got Valor, for sure. SLP management is a bit more important. It's a Boral, yeah. I guess at the very least, Nibiru prevents me from dying. Discard the Hurts. Oh, discard the Hurts. And Cyber Dragon from deck of graveyard to hand. I kind of just have to hope that they play into the Nibiru a lot more. Working on creating the Venom cards for Frost. Yeah, the cards that will never exist, unfortunately. Yeah, it's... Yep, they've got a Infinity pre-5th summon with that. Like, thankfully, they still don't quite have OTK. It was like, man. That maxi kind of screwed me up. I guess maybe the... No, it's the Solemn Strike that's also kind of bad. The Infinity attach your guy. What? Are we not making Infinity? There's the Infinity. I guess what? Flying around Nibiru? Why would we do that? Wow, double Nibiru, nice. Ah, okay. Yep, that was Judgment. That was indeed Judgment. Now, even if I go Gold Sark, they go Infinity, detach. Double Nibiru plus double Thunder Dragon art. I guess maybe I could have prevented... There's no way I could have prevented the Max C, unfortunately. Okay. I want to see if I can't at least win with Thunder Dragons. So many games because of Snow Banish 7. Ooh, wow, okay. Okay, this is a hand of all time. It's a quick effect. Yeah. Yeah, I do too. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why people, like, really like this deck. Okay, at the very least, this is like set 3. We don't even have Harpy's Feather Duster yet, don't we? Duster is still banned at this point, yeah. Heavy Storm is still banned. Ballista Squad is just like Dark Hole. Wipe both boards. I no longer have an Outslayer of Darkness. Blood books are moving after 3 months. Read actual non-webtoon manga and first time in 3 months, I can read physical books now. By. Beat itself. Of course, this deck plays around Ash that really well. Plays around Valor because Lilith just tributes itself. There's not really that much I can do. Other than hope I draw a really good card. Try and... what do I really draw that gets me out of this situation? I don't know what really gets me out of this. Because they can just... I don't think this deck really has that much backward removal outside of the one trap. You know what? Desires, outside of Titan, which I need to summon. There's Crossout, great. At least I know that last back row wasn't real. I mean, it was real to me. Still. Well, that's a spell trap. Yeah, spell trap negate, not really a... It's when your opponent activates a spell trap card or effect. So it does theoretically out this board. But it's like, even then, that's only... There is no way you... Okay, connection failed? Sure, fine. That would have been annoying to deal with anyway. Okay, I'll try the danger, but I kinda want to, like, actually win with Thunder Dragon. Going second is not great. Only 8 and extra. That does not bode well. Mythical Beastmaster. Mythical Beast Basilisk. Normal summon Alistair. Invocation. Right, Alistair is in this format, isn't he? Mythical Beast Basilisk. Pop. Shuffle 1, back, draw 1. Oh, but Majesty Maiden, Artemis isn't in yet, isn't it? It's like they have to go... Cerberus, okay. They would have to go... against Basilisk. What's their plan? There we go. Link off for... Crowley, the first Prophecyr is here. There is 1, 2, 3. I kind of just have to hope I snipe the Magician of Prophecy, because that's the one that can't really be used. Oh no, wait, no, it is on special summon as well. Yeah. Normal summoned or flip face up. Abductor. Invocation. Banish the Alistair. Send whatever to grave. It's the Kralsey. Paliga. Alistair only increases attack, right? It needs 100 attack and defense, so I need... I need Bigfoot. They have... Add from deck to hand. Oh right, this is the add. Honestly, Danger Zone might be my best bet, since I can only activate one monster effect each turn. And maybe, like, summon Chupacabra just to make sure that I survive. But Calica is, oddly enough, a really bad floodgate against me. Against this specific deck. I did get Spellbook. I guess add Knowledge. Move 3, add 1. I'd get Servant of Endymion. Place. Hey Ernest, how you doing today? That gets Invocation. Send the Alistair to that gets Magical Citadel, Upstart, summon both. You know, this is a spell trap. That's a monster effect negate, never mind. Move 6. You have the Invocation. I guess what would they be playing outside of the extra deck? Ragin. Ragin? Really? Wait. What does the other do you not exist yet? Is this card banned for this event? Elysium? Or are they just not playing it because it's a UR? Because like that kinda misses lethal. Unless they have something that... Nope, no burn damage. Set card, you're Yeah, second card. Never mind. X Dogman. Prevents the reduction, that's fine. Pitch the Nessie, that's actually fine. They snipe the Bigfoot, that's also fine. Pogo. I don't really need to change the Bigfoot face down, that's fine. Dogman. They sniped all of my dangers, huh? And the one that I ironically wanted them to snipe was the Bigfoot. But, yeah. That Caliga. I don't think I would have won even if they did go Caliga. But that Caliga really made it difficult. I was in danger. I was indeed in danger. Okay, a jackalope is nice. So I'm cooking something important before deciding the Draco Tail cards for. Let's see what you have. Black. It is Blackwing. Special summon in defense. That's what. I don't want to summon. I don't want to get the Bigfoot, so I guess go Bigfoot. What? Also decided to play Invoked Oceanus, which is a floodgate perfect for the tier tournament. Just summon the Pogo. Danger Zone is nice. Then Nessie. For monsters on your opponent, monsters cannot target. Essentially, most graveyard is Spanish instead. Oops. I want to do this. So I can go IP into Oral Sword for something, but I also kind of want to see what else I can grab. Da-da-da-da-da. Look at that. Swamp plus tier name equals floodgate. Discard the Mothman. Just discard the Mothman. Level 8 fiend monster from deck or graveyard. Yeah. Decided not to do that because I have standards. I guess sure. How are they gonna out a giant coral sword? Sends the value. I'll wait to see what they actually summon before going for the Coral Sword. I feel like I know what it is. It's level 5. Decided not to do that because I have standards. Good on you, Chroma. Please. I feel like I know where this is going. Oh shoot. That better not be an emperor. Oh, Starlight Road. I'm glad I got that out of the way. I just go Mothman. Really, any fodder monster will work. Go. Find our token. This card is co-linked. Cerberus. Discard the Nessie. Pepper Librarian. I even get to draw a card, which is nice. Dogman. Oral Low Dragon, actually. This works. This actually works. Poor load. Wait a second, hang on. I need to zone this card points to. Oh, there's the Bigfoot. Is that down there? Overload, make it lose even more. And from here, I just have a... I don't think I quite have a game, though, actually. They have a level 6 synchro play in Bayou. I've got... That gets... Effects are negated. Reduces attack to 0. Reduced by 500. God, Shitride is actually a really good floodgate for this event, funnily enough. Okay. What? Okay, I'll have to look at that in a second. Let's do one more bout with Thunder Dragon, because I really want to actively win with Thunder Dragon. At least once. This is something. No, this is something. I can work with this. So, the Colossus specifically needs a activated in hand. Dragon Hawk. I'm gonna shuffle back the Fusion and the Discharge, and that's about it. I'm gonna see if I can't... That's something. That is something. I need... Dragon Dark. Dragon Dark I can only use once that turn. That gets Dragon Roar. Honestly, spheres might not have been that bad. Iron Buster for Clap Serpent. Discard. I'll get the Dragon Dark for next turn. How do I want to do this? This is not good enough, I know that. So I've got really just a Floodgate, a Veiler, which won't do anything. What do I want to discard for this? Honestly, probably the Clap Serpent. I guess I don't really have. I mean, I do. There isn't really a great Veiler against danger. There's Cerberus. Discard. Let's go to this danger zone. That's fine. I've got the Dragon Roar. I've got 2 tokens. Oh, no, just 1 token. I really only had 1 target, so if they manage to... Wow, they are getting really unlucky with the discards. They better not discard the others. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I am so sorry. Yeah, that's fair. Like, they really just sniped all of the dangers. Reason you're enjoying the bear lifestyle. I'll wake up, eat food, sleep, wake up again, eat more food, sleep again. Understandable. Understandable. Okay. I kind of want to see what deck I can build. I have the fortune of owning Orcust. I do too. The problem is... Orcust is, kind of in a weird spot for me. Rip for Girsu for not existing yet, yep. Rip a whole lot of cards. Contact C is not a great. Foolish. Ooh, Almirage. I unironically do want Almirage for this. Play 3 of the draw 2, 3 of the draw 2. Fair. 3 Symbol, 3 Harp, 2 Bombard. Yeah, that's fair. 2 Dark Grepper. Dark Grepper, that's actually a good idea. Oh. Level 5 or higher Dark Monster from your hand. Do I potentially want Brow, actually? Or something of that nature. Discarded. Nah. Should be fine with that. I do have 2 Allure I can play. Rhoda's fine. Almirage. What other Link monsters do I have that I can use for this? And yeah, I see Prank Kids. What is banned for Prank Kids? There's no Meow Moo. Which is actually kinda strange. Playing Orchestrion because what else would you play? Fair. One of Orchestrion. Yamu didn't exist yet. Yeah. Let's see. Um. Up? Hold up. What about Bardiche? Ooh, what about Bardiche? What could I play for Bardiche? That has not exist. That does not exist yet. How is that? It really was. This yet? You do not exist yet. Personally, playing Link to Ib with a Small World Legacy College. Link to Ib? Hold on. Is that a band? Oh no, Lib. Lib is banned. The rest of the World Legacy cards probably are not. Let's go World Chalice. It's you. Different types and attributes. Guess which card would I play? It's okay. World Priestess Maybe one World Lance just as an honest. I'll compare it with Lee and one of the baby dragon. Let's see. It's... Ooh. Normal monster in grave, special summon it in defense position to a... Then Lee, add a World Chalice monster from deck to hand. This card is in your graveyard. Send one monster. You'll add this card to your hand. Okay, I see. One Lee, one baby. What else is there? What else is there I can use? These World Chalice monsters. The rest is up to you. Yeah. There is an argument for Einstats. Honestly. Oh. No, Maxi's unlimited. Wow. I haven't played it in TOS for like 3 years. There is an argument for something like Bardiche plus any small, like, Phantom Knights package. What Dark XCs do I have right now? Basically, it would be like a rank 4 or something. Maybe Malevolent Sin, honestly. Or Karen Gorgon. Steel Storm Roach is also an option. Beat Coffee category for no real reason. I imagine just as, like, on Eat Cop. I really don't have one. Okay. I guess sure. And then what is Karen Gorgon? Wait. Oh, okay. I see. I guess, yeah, that's a XE monster I can use. We'll have to see. Batch generate. So let's see what this deck can do. Okay. Depending on what I draw with Orchestrated Return. Got a Royal across the Milky Way from the Legacy pack. Draw to... Oh, wow. Okay. Even this is just kind of meh. I want to stab one person for that. That one, at least. I guess I could have... But no, yeah, it needs an Orcust monster. That day in Orcust land, yeah. Yeah, I already know where this is going. Kinda, yeah. Yeah, it gets a card into the graveyard, and that's all it really needed to do. Don't worry about it. There's something. This needs me to discard a dark monster. Wait, there's a... Oh. Assembled Nightingale. Oof. I want that. At the very least, I have some variation of a potential play with this. Wow, that's nothing. Okay, I should have gone Dark Refer. I should have just gone the Dark Refer. That's my bad. I guess, you know what? That's honestly just my luck for being greedy. Get the Dragon Dark. Banishing the Nibiru. Yeah, I'm just getting nothing off of the Orchestrated Returns. Dragon Roar. Bosses can't stop the return because he draw. Yep. Set 1, that's probably the Dragon Matrix. Well, no. If it was the Dragon Matrix, it... Yep, there we go. That gets the Titan. They have a Dragon Dark in hand, so they can use it next turn. Uncool losses. Okay, Armageddon Knight is actually really nice. But also, if they have any variation of non-engine that just... Yeah. I should have seen that coming. But to be fair, this is on me for being greedy with the Dark Reaper. Okay, one more time, and then I'm probably just gonna... I'll go one more time with Orcust. 100 Thunders and some Manhunters. Sister 100 Days. Yeah, it's part of the loner decks. Oh no. Well, we are not seeing this duel. I got almost no Gem Spore. Something tells me that you've got more than 1,000. Wow. Uh, 893? Okay, so not quite. 2 games in a row with double symbol skeleton is crazy. I don't even really have... Okay. Man. You're not wrong. I am the... somehow getting no... Okay. The one before was playable, but I wasn't guaranteed to win, especially if they had the Veiler in the opening hand. Using my free packs on the Fairy Tale cards. Let's see. This is something that targets your Link monster. I don't even really have a great... Ooh, Actually, hang on. There is a line that involves the Ash Blossom. Deck is going to be uber expensive, I can see. Yeah. On one hand, Fairy Tales does sound interesting to play. On the other hand, I kind of almost don't want to... Okay. That targets your linked monster. Oh no. I guess this is why Orcas kind of fell off it after Toss format. They just kind of made it so inconsistently bad. Oh, it's stun. Oh, it's stun. I see. Mirror Shield? Lives and dies by the Link one now, yeah. Well, you're something. Well, you know what's funny? Does this character continue? This is a water... The Paleos are water monsters. GG, go next area code. Kinda, yeah. I don't even really have a great target for the symbol skeleton. I mean, this does it. Kinda. Is this on the field? On the field, yeah. There's a funny line? Okay. Becomes the end phase. Right. Okay, at least I do have a target for the symbol skeleton now. Next turn, 5 Galatea, set Crescendo. Yep. Crescendo can now chain to Moon Mirror. So... because Moon Mirror Shield decides to activate. Okay. This is assuming I get lucky up of head judging. So, you know what? Heads? Yeah. Forecast. Crescendo. I guess just crash over the barrier statue. Get rid of the statue just because. Now, I think, legitimately, unless that is like Morphing Jar or something, which I don't think exists in this format. A500. Have a base always heads, that's fine. So you know what? Draw. Chooses to activate. Is activated. Okay. I'm dead. Okay, to be fair, I should have read what Crescendo actually does. Yeah, I think... I unfortunately think Orcust is just kind of past its prime. I know Altergeist is also, like... that's 10 angle, which doesn't really help. What is Altergeist's game right now? It's really just Hextia control. Orcus Prime is now, essentially, yeah. Like, early toss format and now. One multi-faker. I could theoretically play Altergeist, but, like, eh. I'm already out of time, basically, anyway. I'm not gonna bother. Really sad to play. Yeah, I know it doesn't get good in quotation marks until like well after this format with the Tri-Brigade cards. So, you know what? Why don't I go ahead and do a little bit? Okay, Onomos. Not just that. I am aware of the FTK. Check the available cards for the deck score. Okay, sure. 1 second. I see. Did we really just never see... Like, we never really saw half of the archetype? Yeah, literally half of the archetype. No spells and traps, even. We never saw any of these spells and traps in Arc V. Like, when did Barrel Canary and stuff come out? Lyrisk. Like, Barrel Canary released in 2021? That's 2021? That was Synchro Storm. We did not see Barrel Canary until Synchro Storm. Really? What about Bird Call? Is that the same? 20 or 21? Wow. You 2021. Made it work. I don't know what kind of pain and torment you had to force upon yourself to make it work, but I guess you made it work. Oh, I actually need to duel. 1 second. Oh, wait, the next day has arrived, hasn't it? Princess is not looking that much better, no. This is before Aqua Argonaut. This is before everything, really. Some vague smorg pile. Fair. Yeah, that makes sense. That checks out. We'll do probably just 1 game of ranked roulette, and then I'll have to head off to work. It was Marbled Rock Control. Not even Coral Reef Control. Marbled Rock Control. Wow. Marked Rock Control. No links to org, so Go, Goblinberg. No Bubble Reef, no Coral Triangle, nothing. Not even UDF, so I was playing with Utopia Roots. Summoned Utopia Roots. A card that has not seen play since the creation of time itself. seen such a sad boy. Some pleasant plants as well. His princess sprite. I agree with the most vile, yes. 1 out of 1,000. Kill the spore. Need an emotional support rock. Or an app, actually. No, an app works as well. Do I have a Magistus monster in the grave? Kinda. I kinda have a line. Sat there for 9 hours doing nothing but building the deck. Locked all the chakras and gone into the avatar state. Or Leerlusk. Leerlusk state works as well. Zero to 10, just play Mystic Mine. Okay. playing Magical Muskets. You know, I feel like with the right combination, you probably could have done something. -1 out of 10, just play Trickstar APK. Way easier. What did I not do yet? Fusion Link and handle. I do need to wrap this up here. Do I? Well, let's first pull from you. Do I want to try pulling for the triple tactics thrust? Nothing there. That's fine. Because I managed to get the fusion deployment. Even though it's not really played in most modern branded decks, or most modern decks at all, but Thrust, on the other hand, is something that is played. Got 4 Thrust. Need one? Sure. Yeah, this also has Thrust in it, but I probably want something that... Yeah, I might as well go with Alliance. Can't give you one, sorry. I know. No need to apologize. I guess there's like a tighter card pool for this, so I'm more likely to get the UR I want. Really? Why not? And at the very least, if this does not get a UR, I'm definitely... yeah. It's not the worst if I don't get a UR from this, because I'm guaranteed one in the next 10-pack then. But that basically shoehorns me into pulling for a 10-pack. Would I have done it anyway? Sure. An extra Tri-Brigade Roar. Laval, Ignis, Shadow Mist, and Rampart Rapture. Screenshot. Quick. There we go. Give you all my rolls except Sheeran, just gets the one. Although he may. Okay, this might just be worth it for that. I think at this point I have more Royals for Tri-Brigade out of any other archetype, but it's all cards that are like one-ofs at best. At least until Rampart Master and Mouser. Airborne Assault. Allure Dance is funny. Tri-Brigade Best Snack. Plant Pollutant Virus. Treat one alien. Nope. No, Best Snack is correct. For all enjoyers, in fact. Another Arms Mousey. You've got the nerve, all. I'm not sure if I'm disappointed. Okay, that's 10 UR dust, and... no, I'm disappointed. Honestly, I would have probably preferred if I'd never got any of the... Like, yeah, now I have a... 1 second. Oh, nope. Dismantle. Dismantle extra cards. What am I doing? So now I have, yeah, I have 3 Spriggan's kit. But that doesn't really matter. Because most people only really play 2 anyway. Like... I guess. But yeah, 3 kit is cool. But how many people play 3 kit? I've seen people play 3 kit. And I might play 3 kit just because. Let's play it at 3, yeah. Like... On the other hand, if I did not get any of the royal, or, any URs, I would have been guaranteed to get one from the pack next time. Which would have made searching for the thrust at least a little bit easier. Can't touch the 3 kit, even with the royal I have. Fair. Oh, hey Lucia. Coming in at the tail end of the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Out on a date, but wanted to farm my corn. Gotcha. Thank you for stopping by, Lucia. Enjoy your date with Masked. And a royal and have a break. I have a Kit Kat. Hey, Yugioh. Oh, Yugioh. Mentioning farmer corn. Yep. And this is kind of the tail end. Uh-oh, 140k points. I know what you're gonna do with them, unfortunately. Okay. Let's side. I am ending stream here. Just need 60k more. Yep. No one's really on, so I think I'll just end it at that. Thank you. Thank both of you for stopping by. ASMR stream when? Never. Probably. I don't think that my negative stream. Thank you guys for stopping by. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Take care.